Welcome back. Pregnant by the Coldest Millionaire. Book 2, Part 4. This book is really juicy, y'all. It's just certain parts that you just can't skip because you need to know what's going on. Like, why is the things taking place, you know what I'm saying? So, Walker is still dealing with Noxie and this memory issue, y'all. You know, she back and forth, up and down, and all around the block. And he's been keeping his distance. So she had her first injection. So he decides to do a redate. He didn't like the way that she now dressed due to her condition. So at first he called her Tippy because she would always wear heels. You know what I'm saying? And like when I say she wore heels, like it was flawless. Like she could run up and down the steps in the heels and everything because her arch was so high. But now her foot is flat due to the medication that she had to take to get her memory back. So now she's dressing and looking more like soul, like lace fronts and tennis shoes and, you know, the ghetto girl instead of like the prim and proper girl, which he's not used to that. On top of the fact that she's not her normal self. So, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of changes going on and he's just not feeling it. So because he's not feeling it, he renamed her Tequila. Yes, he did. Her hope was that he can make her love him again. That's what she's hoping for because she wants to love him, because she knows that that's the guy that she was really in love with, and she knows it's something drawing her to him, but she keeps telling him that you're not really my type. Like, you're not the person that I would go for. So he went over the details of their first date, and she remembered bits and pieces, so something's working a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Where they went was crowded, so Tequila wanted to go to Dylan's. So he was trying to recreate the redate, but it wasn't working with everything that was going on. So he wanted to go to Dylan's. She wanted to go to Dylan's, which is a restaurant that you need a reservation for. So Walker paid $100 to get them a table. And where they put them at, it was like trees and shit around, so his allergy was fucking up. And he trying to be like this tough guy, but he was like, he just couldn't hold it out. So they ended up leaving. So Tequila had him go a couple of doors down to this bar, and it's come to find out, y'all, it was a gay bar, and so he wasn't feeling it. So he pulled her up out the chair, like, "Come on, let's go," you know, whatever. But mind you, she had ordered a drink and everything, and because of that, she spilled her drink on herself, which pissed her off. You know what I'm saying? He's already aggravated. Now she's pissed off. So they were arguing, and she refused to get in the car. So he's trying to convince her to get in the car, and he like, look, I'm over this shit. Like, you're not gonna keep on playing these games with me. So he gave her some money and left her ass. And she thought he was gonna come back. Jokes on her. So meanwhile, her childhood friend pulls up and offered her a ride home. So he was in town for the charity basketball game that she's cheering at as well. So she told him a little bit about her fiance without giving a name, mind you, which is very important. You know what I'm saying? So he took her to her mom and his mom's job to bring them lunch because he went to Dylan's to pick up lunch for them, which is why he was in the area. So his name is Ty, and he's a rap artist that dances and all of this stuff. Like, he's really, really popular, you know. And he used to cheer in high school with Lindsay, Soul, and Noxie. So they decided to stay and help their moms with the little ones, with the cheer dances and stuff like that, because they were trying to eat their lunch. So then the moms get them to go to the bakery because the baker that was supposed to make the cookies for the bake sale the next day became sick. So they're in the bakery till like damn near midnight. And they have like a little moment where they almost intimate, almost a little kiss, you know what I'm saying? And then they like kind of catch themselves like, wait a minute, this ain't where it's at. So, you know, let's not ever revisit this moment again because this is not us. So the next day, they were also supposed to volunteer. So as Noxie was at the table selling the cookies, here come Petty Walker, because Walker was real petty here, right? So Walker walked in, ignoring her, and decided to talk to the girl that was beside her table. Bought all the cookies from the girl beside her table. Act like Noxie wasn't even sitting there. Then, that, of course, pissed her off. You know what I'm saying? So he was enjoying picking with her, and then he went as far as when she sat down on the bleachers, she was sitting, like, in front of him, and he was, like, up the top. So he decided to blow spitballs in her hair. And every time she turned around, he would hide what he was using. Really childish, you know what I'm saying? So, when every time she confronted him about it, he said he didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up leaving because her mom was looking for her, so he ended up leaving and going in the hallway. He goes in the hallway, he runs into Ty. So come to find out, him and Ty have issues since 10th grade when Ty took the girl that he wanted. So they're like, they got like this, I don't fuck with you, fuck you, stay out my way type attitude towards each other. And Ty mom walks up and kind of like disperses them and tells them like, this shit is childish. This shit been going on for years. Y'all is grown ass men. Let this shit the fuck go. You know what I'm saying? We're here for charity. It's not that fucking deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been that beef between them, you know what I'm saying? So after the dance competition, Noxie got ready to go to the car wash. So they had the big sale with the dance competition. Then they had to go to the car wash, and then they were going to have the charity basketball game. So at the car wash, Walker pulls up in the car that he bought her. Petty again, covered in dirt and mud. He went to the hood and paid some people to throw mud on one side of the car, so that they could have to wash it or whatever. So Noxie rides back with him to the gym. So at this point in my mind, like, he would have tried to like fix, because he didn't have a whole day of pettiness. He was trying to like fix the whole situation. But I guess her attitude and some of her responses made him continue on this train of fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up telling her that the love they had was over, which I really felt like that was bullshit. I felt like he was just telling her that just because he wanted to continue to be mean. So they start the basketball game, you know, whatever. And at the second half, Ty and Walker, they're on opposite teams now, mind you. But Ty and Walker get into an argument. And words are being thrown, and then they begin to fight. And then this guy comes out of the crowd and shoots both of them. Stay tuned for book 3.